Wow. Yeah. What's up, everybody? Welcome in to another stream with me, your boy, Daedrid. I'm gonna hop into the Discord. And just turn them all down. Bit. How you doing, Lights? How are you doing on this lovely Tuesday evening? I'm ready to game. That's what I'm ready to do. I'm like all jazzed up. I went and
but I used all my mana and only got him to 80%.
I went rock climbing after work. I was feeling pretty good. You ever work out so hard you feel like you're gonna pass out, but in a good way? Yeah, it was like that. It was pretty sweet. That's what I think. So I hope you're doing well. And Altard, if you're there, hope you're doing well too. I know you're lurking, but still figured I'd acknowledge that lurk. Said lurk, if you will. It's looking like it's going to be a little bit of a smaller group in this raid today, which is fine. That's okay. Seems like everybody's kind of tuned out of this this expansion at this point, which is 100% understandable because this was the last raid and it's been out for a while. And I still ain't got my shit. Good, right? Probably gonna be lurking. Yeah, no worries. Just that that support in any way, shape, or form is greatly appreciated. I'm trying a new talking technique where I sound confident. Boy. Hope everybody's had a good... Wait, what day is it? Today? Tuesday? I know I did. Ooh, small quake. Wait, what? I always sound confident. Oh, sweet. That's good. What do you mean small quake? You had an earthquake in your area? That's fucking crazy. I've only felt one earthquake that I'm aware of. Wait, maybe two, but it was like a tiny little itty bitty one that I was like, what was that? And then I went upstairs and everybody was freaking out. They're like, oh, it was an earthquake. I was like, what? Oh, it just felt like you had the music up way too loud on the sound system or something. So if you did get an earthquake, or if I'm if I'm misunderstanding, then disregard this story entirely. Oh shit, so there actually was. Damn. Wow. Well, at least it wasn't big. That's good. Hope nothing of yours was damaged in the quake, because that would piss me off. Oh, you live in a seismic country. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. The main thing we really have to worry about in Canada is snow, at least where I'm at. The funny thing about where I live is the winter comes every year, right? But the transit systems always seem to forget that we live in Canada, and it's always a mess. The first time it like really snows or it gets really cold, everything just goes to shit. And it's like, you know, we're like, nothing's changed from last year to this year. Like, we're still in the same place. So what the fuck is like how is this always an issue? You know? It really aggravates me. Not that I really take transit anymore because... Oh wait, no, that's not true. I took transit today. I'm talking specifically a Toronto-based transit system that wasn't the one that I took today. Yeah, actually, if you like this year, we got maybe a foot of snow total, I feel like. The whole winter. Like, it's still February, and we've gotten snow as late as into March, but actually we've gotten snow in April a few times too, but like usually we're getting like feet of snow, and then it'll melt a bit, and then we'll get another couple feet, and you know, it's always like an up and down kind of thing. And we got like no snow. Yeah, 12 inches. Yeah, like a ruler essentially. Yeah.
Hey Jeremy, at least you can.
Or wait, no, not 12 inches.
You can't complain. You can't see me while
Yeah.
we're tanking now.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, but you got
30 centimeters. That's accurate, I think.
Still though, I'm just telling you, you can't.
I haven't looked at a
complain
ruler
that,
in
oh,
a
you
long
don't see me, so I'm
time.
gonna take your mushroom for you.
So,
You can't see me.
but yeah, so this winter's been kind of weird. And yesterday it was 10 degrees.
here comes
Today
our
it's
pals.
-2. So,
You
the fuck? Who knows?
Oh, wait a minute. let me
It's good though when it's cold and I go to the gym, because then when I'm all like hot and sweaty and whatever, I can just walk outside and nice and cold. Evens you right out. It's like jumping into a cold bath after a workout. Which, you know, all the workout people say jumping into a cold bath is this amazing thing. Oh, like cooling off after a workout isn't like was never discovered before, but whatever. Yeah. You wish you had that climate? This year it wasn't so bad, but previous years it can be like it's been pretty bad. Like there's been times where it's like,
Let me transmog in peace.
you know, it's snowing, you've still got to go to work, right? The go train ain't working. You still got to get there. Can't call in sick because it's snowing, right? And then you have to work late, and then you're covered in snow and you're cold and like wet because when you get to work all the snow melts and your clothes are all wet, you know.
Or you could have been a fat guy.
Atacama Desert.
I want to be a fat guy.
Oh, no, I don't want to live in the
I
desert.
do.
That sounds terrible. I'm sorry. Actually, yeah, okay, so then in that case, I would think that maybe this would be better. Because at least there's seasons,
Make me fat.
you know? You know, there's an actual fall, winter, spring, and summer that differ
Just don't put your
enough that you can actually tell that there are different seasons.
These
So,
daggers look.
like, I
these
don't-
swords look ridiculous on Draenei
yeah.
shoulders.
Driest desert in the world. It's making me
I
thirsty.
can't even walk
Just
through a
thinking
fucking
about it.
hallway.
Yeah.
Not like the 70s
The
look,
summers
that
here can get pretty
pointy
warm.
shoulders, or the
Definitely
thick
not
things.
like that warm in comparison.
I
Like
saw a
some
Family Guy
some
out
people
there,
in the States are like
past,
cooking,
they had, like, these
you know,
collared
eggs on the
shirts or something that
sidewalk
was
and
like
shit, and I'm like, oh
yeah, it was like
god.
those pointy shoulder pads.
Yeah, I've burnt my
I
feet
don't know if
walking
you've seen that
on
episode, right?
on you know a dry
Yeah,
deck
I'm
or
sure I
two,
have.
but like
They keep slicing people's necks
never
'cause they're,
like serious
it was,
burns.
like,
It's more like
Peter and his
ah,
friends, and it was
ooh,
in the past.
hot. You know, I couldn't live in a desert. No
I think
way.
it was the 70s, right? Yeah, the 70s or
I like
60s.
being able to
No, 70s,
regulate my
there was, like, this
temperature.
gold roller ring.
Jesus,
Because like
how
if it's too
huge
cold, I
these
throw on
Rolex
shit.
ones.
If it's too hot, I throw on the
Ridiculous.
AC. Boom. If it's hot all the time, I guess you could just always have the AC on. But when you leave the house,
Alright, now we'll make them even bigger.
that sucks.
God damn it.
Yeah, I don't know. I've gone traveling. Like I went to Mexico, but it wasn't in their like hot season, I don't think. And it was pretty hot. So, two fans.
Night off, at least.
Yeah, when it's the summer,
Yeah, when
I have an AC unit right beside me,
when
and
night
then I
off
also
comes
have a
out, it's
fan
becoming
going
night
on
off roar.
because I live in an apartment, so there's no like centralized air. And yeah, it can get hot in here because in the summer especially the
Okay.
PC going
We have,
it's
what, 20 minutes left,
just
right?
it's basically a
Okay,
space
wait.
heater,
My
right?
Swap blast you are.
Depending on the game that I'm playing. So the I'm combating my
Well,
my
if we can
computer
start, might as
space
well
heater
start,
with
right?
my AC unit and a fan.
Stay
Tig
away
will
from
make
me,
So-
sure.
Jeremy. Stay away from me, Jeremy.
But in the winter, it's its own space
We're
heater. It
also
keeps
gonna-
my room nice and
Jeremy, I
toasty.
just gave you Tugger's Lust.
Try not to go out in the afternoon. Yeah, I try not to go
I
out
don't think
ever.
Yuma's coming. Tig told me that Yuma said that he...
Yeah.
Cause he
It's
thought
just
that
like, what do
was
you
done rated or
do
something.
outside of the
Or something
house?
like
Like, I
that.
go to the gym. Like, I go to the climbing gym.
Damn it, the thing went away.
But, like, people usually come to my
He
place.
mistakenly thought that because he said the weekend team said that.
'Cause it's,
I'm
like,
man, that's
pretty
he thought
big.
That the weekday was gonna do that too.
Winter love it, summer hate it.
Teams only
Yeah,
run
I hate
racing
the
'cause we
summer.
don't have no-
I fucking hate it. It's so much easier to warm up than it
Now I have
is
a
to cool down.
drumstick sticking out of my face.
Especially if you don't have centralized air. Because
That's actually
you're...
No, you don't.
Yeah. And
I do.
unfortunately, it just means that, like, every year,
Oh, okay.
because of
Well, I was
global
just
warming
gonna
and all
admit-
that,
I was gonna
It's
say,
I'm not even eating it,
it's just
it's
gonna
like
get worse
fused
and
with my
worse,
body.
and I am not super stoked about that. I could just move further up north, but there are other complications
Do we
that
even
come
have
with
enough
that.
healers?
Because, like, further up north, they don't have, like, the proper infrastructure
That's more than
that a city, or at least the city I live in, but... You lure people into your segs dungeon? Well, if that's the way you want to interpret it, then you'd be right. Nah, I find it hard to drill in sex swings because the apartment walls are concrete.
yeah, Minty was here yesterday.
Sorry I'm late, had to do some physics, rock and roll homework. Hey, Joker, no problem at all. Just happy you're here. Even if you're only here for a little bit, any
awesome
support
here.
you can provide is greatly appreciated. I hope your week's going well. And when do you hear about that that test you had that you think you didn't do good on that I think you're wrong about?
Went to your chance, Mog. You did chance.
Because now I'm curious. So in the future, I can know how to respond if you
I'm talking
say
about
stuff
close.
like that.
There's a chance, Mog. here.
I'm a Murloc. It's Biz.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah, were you like testing physics with rolling rocks down a hill? It seems like basic physics though. Got it back last night, got 71% on it. See, I told you. I told you. At least 71% is a good mark in my
Wish
book.
the Murloc thing just lasted.
If it's not in your book, then
Insane.
like
or if like
you know,
I had it and then you
that's
had
fine,
it, so
but
then, like, we could
for
have
me
20 minutes of
personally,
us being a
I think
Murloc
that's a
fight,
win.
And then you dropped yours, and then we had
Right.
another 20 minutes.
so
Like that at least.
now I
would
know
be
how to
reasonable.
respond in the future and I'm gonna stay
I don't
consistent.
know why they put these ridiculous like
Oh, but that's good.
limitations on the toys.
So it's
If you're legal drinking age, I'd say you have a beer after that one. I would.
not salty at all, I promise.
That's probably why I didn't do so well
This
in
guy's been a Murloc
in
since
university, because every
2005.
time I got a good grade, I get wasted, and then all my other grades would go down the shitter. I have to do a summary review of the chapter about forces in Newton's second and third law. Ugh. I never really did any
So do you guys think there's gonna
math
be a pirate
stuff.
patch with
I was more of a English
I
and
don't know. I feel like a surprise
and
like that must be a lot bigger than that.
easy grade
There's
getter
that
kind of
roadmap
guy.
to do like a pirate flag or something.
So I took a lot of drama
So that was the
and
layoffs.
music and
They just put the layoffs in the roadmap.
English and shit. So
God, I'm such a troll.
Awful, how old are you?
Fucking 30.
Oh,
easy for
still
me.
younger.
That's how I got into a university too. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I play this game. I can't claim to be old.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really have to do any of that
I was
stuff.
playing Valorant.
I think the only I had
See, where I go
one
People call me
um
What about Fortnite?
I had one thing where
fucking
Cowards
boomer.
of time.
so it was a philosophy class and I was the only one. So you had your university like lectures that you would go to, and then you would have like a small classroom session with the teacher assistant or whatever they're called. and ours was in the morning, or mine was in the morning at 8:30, and nobody
Didn't
talked.
they buy?
And I was the only one who talked, and it was like pulling fucking teeth. It was so terrible.
Who did?
And people would come up to me after class and be like, "Oh wow, I'm so happy that you talk. Like I just don't have the energy." And then I stopped going because it fucking sucked. And then people started texting me being like, "You need to come back. It fucking sucks." I'm like, "That's why I left."
That's right.
Oh my god, 8 a.m. on Saturdays? What the fuck?
Following the Disney deal.
In this class, Biochem 2, if
Where
you
you
don't
going,
do
Nudie?
well, taking it again is nearly impossible. Oh, shit. Oh, but like, what's not doing well? Like, what is...
Are you gonna switch back on Frock?
Also, I feel like we, I don't know if I've actually asked you this or not, but like, what kind of degree are you... Oh, wait, no, you're trying to... Oh, fuck. Hold on. My neurons are firing. Let me see if I can remember. I have a terrible memory because I don't sleep, but I've been sleeping well recently, so let me see if I can...
Yeah, I think we've two-healed this before.
If I can connect the dots here. Hold on. It's,
I'm worried about him. I'm worried about fire act.
Wait, don't tell me. It has something to do. It's like bio.
For Rack, that's
Hey, why don't you get
No,
your
it's not
hand-
pharmaceuticals,
I'm not fucking.
but it's something along those lines. Wait, it's just biochemistry, isn't it? I'm a fucking idiot. Is it biochemistry? I'm trying to think of the profession that you're taking a degree for, and then I realized that you don't do that. Like, well, I guess you take a degree to become an architect, and that's architecture. Yeah, okay. I don't know, I was trying to figure out, like, what job you were trying to earn,
They said
and
they
then I realized you don't do that in university, so what the fuck was I trying to figure out? Sounds like me for teachers. I don't like class. I hate you'd have to be beaten or threaten me, raise my hand or speak. Yeah, and like I understand not wanting to talk in class, and I was never like mad at the people who weren't talking. It was more so the whole point or the whole purpose of having a small classroom based session with a teacher assistant was to have more of like a concentrated discussion about what we spoke about in, or what was spoken about in the lectures or in the readings or whatever. But nobody talked. So it was always this like awkward silence where the TA would ask a question and then nobody would say anything. So I just always felt like I had to answer to break the silence, and I was hoping maybe if I answered, maybe other people would, you know, start kind of get the engines rolling or whatever on a conversation, and it just never happened. So I stopped going. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, he went away
What is
to get a
this?
drink, so he'll probably drop him when he gets back.
So,
I was trying to figure
Walter
out
White
where
job?
he was.
Hell yeah. Ooh. Want to go to grad school, my college, do research, and get my master's. Oh. My roommate is so scared to talk that sometimes he just doesn't show up. He's an English major? Okay, that's a little problematic in my opinion, but...
Pop rocks on the right.
Because, like, you're supposed to discuss the theories or, like, topics that are within a novel. Like, I guess you really do that in your essay, but I feel like there's more of a discussion on theory which provokes conversation. But once again, like, you know, if you're not built for that, or if you've never had that experience, that's why I think, like, some sort of drama, like, I'm not advocating for drama or think it's, like, something amazing, you know, or better than other classes in any way, but I think having some sort of performance in which you go up in front of other people and do something is important at a young age, because that same person, when they get a job outside of university, what happens when they need to talk during a meeting? You know, or what happens if they have an issue at work and like they're afraid to talk to people about it? Like what are they supposed to do? You know, so I think that having some sort of basis to build off of in that regard is really important, but that's just me. If college fails to be Heisenberg and Protestant. Oh, did they teach you how to fucking make it? That's sick. Scared to talk in their gender women's studies class. Okay, if your roommate is a guy, I can see why they wouldn't want to talk in a gender women's studies class, because I also took I was doing equity studies as a I was English and equity studies double major, and all the shit is like anti-white men, so I'm like, I'm just gonna stay quiet. But I also, the way I learn is through asking questions or trying to see both perspectives. You can only understand the topic so much if you don't understand the perspectives, right? So what I would do in school, at least before university, is I would ask like antagonistic questions so I could see both sides, right? You argue both sides so you can understand the topic better is kind of what I did. You can't really do that in that environment as a white guy. You can't really be like, oh yeah, fuck. Yeah, but like, is being a woman really that hard? You can't like do that shit, right? I can't just like, you know. So I didn't really talk much in that class, but people were still pretty nice. I get bad stage fright in the seminar class that focuses on presenting research. But I think that's good though, because you're getting put out of your comfort zone in an environment where you're supposed to learn. So that's the perfect time to have that kind of experience, because you're going to need it eventually. Like if you do end up going into like, you know, extensive research and stuff, you're going to have to present in front of your peers at like science junctures or whatever the fuck, I would assume. So like doing it now and getting kind of a better feel for it, I think is a really good idea. So I really do encourage you to kind of like, you know, try and step out of your comfort zone. If you feel like what you did was cringe or whatever, like fuck it, who cares? Like, are you really going to like know these people, you know, 10 years from now, like 5 years from now even, like, you know? Holy shit, a 6.1 magnitude was 200 kilometers? What the fuck? Holy shit, how have I not heard of this? I was really busy today, so I wasn't really looking at news, so maybe that's what it was. Most of the buildings can endure earthquakes here. Well, that's good at least. I was in English class, there was a black girl who would always make every topic about racism, no one liked her. Yeah, that's definitely problematic when you're in a learning environment and you can't have a discussion. Because, like, being able to ask questions to understand something or to correct somebody if you think what they're saying is wrong, and to have that be challenged all the time, you're just never going to learn. You're always constantly going to be like, you know, being like, oh, I just won't even bother asking because I'm going to be canceled or whatever. I don't think that is very conducive for a learning environment. Unfortunately, I had people like that in my high school as well. At a certain point, people got fed up and started to call them out on it, and the behavior stopped. But that's a little bit different in a high school. A lot of people are a lot more tight-knit, At a university, I could see it kind of going a very different direction, but that is maybe something that, like, you can't even really talk to your professor about it either, because then if the professor says anything, then they get in trouble. So that's I don't know. That's also very closed-minded thinking, in my opinion. You know, not everything is racist. Sorry to say, what a fucking shocker that is. Epicenter was in the coastline. Oh, so probably doesn't hit the news. Okay. No, but gender studies, it really depends on the professor, right? Like, if the professor is, you know, isn't just like sitting there and spouting, you know, just like, you know, weird narratives, and they're actually trying to teach you about the different things that have happened throughout history and the struggles of different people and different genders, and, you know, actually trying to educate you, and somebody keeps shutting it down. Like, if you ask a question, they say, well, or if I'm like, hey, well, why didn't they do this at that time? And then people take that and use it as a personal, like, ammunition against me for asking a question. Like, no, fuck that shit. I'm not gonna do that. But I also, at this point in my university career, didn't really care enough to really give a shit to ask a question, so I just figured that the fallout was just less than I wanted to have to deal with, so I just didn't even bother. For a black girl, says Glay, imagine constantly having a voice in the background of your mind that's all about your race. Yeah, and you're actually, or at least this is something that I've noticed, at least on social media, is that people are starting to kind of push back on that narrative.
Did we not soak?
Because yes, it does boil a lot of problems that people have down to one singular thing.
Like 90% of the race
that
was in the circle.
doesn't,
I don't think we stayed in it though. I think people moved out
Like
early.
too soon? No.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert here or anything, and I'm not saying that there isn't a lot of stuff that is influenced by race, and it's an unfortunate thing. And there are a lot of historical situations that have led to a lot of people, you know, suffering a lot of different things. And there is a cascading effect that is still felt today. You know, different communities are kind of stuck in this perpetual system that was created by the society that was built on slavery, kind of thing. So there are still those things around, and I acknowledge that, and I don't agree with racism in any way, shape, or form. But when you have, like, oh, this movie was racist, it's like, well, why was it racist? Because there was no black people in it. Well, this was, like, you know, depending on the type of movie, if it was a historical movie,
That was all Muty's fault.
you know, and it was about a white person in a white time period, then there probably wouldn't be any black people in it. But it doesn't make that movie racist. It makes it historically accurate. But people don't seem to know the difference. I don't know. You have to be able to separate yourself a little bit and be able to see that, like, you know, I'm not... anyway, I'm not going to get too deep into it just because it can get very messy. But I really do think that people need to, you know... Life is very
41 minutes left.
more... It's a lot deeper than singular items, you know? So basing everything in your life on one singular item isn't a healthy thing to do, no matter what it is. So, you know, positive or negative, I don't think it's healthy to have one singular view on one thing and have that be your entire identity, you know? So, this girl I know got called by a racist by a black girl because she looked at her weird eating pizza in class. Like, yeah, yeah, I don't know. I had situations like that in high school. I was lucky enough that people knew me and knew that I had, you know, a fair amount of black friends in high school. I'm not saying, oh, I'm not racist because I have black friends. But typically speaking, if you're a racist, you probably wouldn't want to have black friends, right? So, you know, those people are like, you know, people would call me out for being racist because I would look at them because they were breaking a rule. And they would say I'm racist, and then my black friends would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? So, you know, because I just tried to be friends with everybody in high school, because I just found conflict to be annoying. But yeah, people do lack the ability to think logically, though. Yeah, I grew up, and like it really, unfortunately, it really does come down to how you're raised, in a way. Because if you're raised to question things in order to get to the solution, I feel like you're going to have a very logic-based, like, thought process when it comes to things that come up in your life, right? You know, like, say, well, my car broke down. Oh, government's racist. The car dealership sold me a shitty car. No. Car broke down because I wasn't taking care of it and never take it to the mechanic. And yeah. So I figure out the solution is that I'm a piece of shit. And that's why my car broke down. I don't blame the car dealership for something that is really my own fucking problem that I created. And I'm not saying, like, I'm kind of boiling down the whole argument a little bit, but I'm more speaking like being able to critically think and, you know, look at other things that might be responsible for the bad things that are happening in your life should also be a focus. So at some point I don't give a fuck about the race and I judge their actions personally. Yeah, and you know, that's really how it should be in our society, and I think that there's been a lot of progression on that front in certain areas where people are no longer hating because of, you know, unchangeable thing X, Y, or Z. They're hating because the person's just a dick, you know? Like, if a gay guy comes up to me and hits on me in a bar, and I'm like, oh, sorry, you know, I'm not interested, I'm straight, or whatever, and then they keep hitting on me, and they keep hitting on me and harassing me and stuff, and I say, yo, just leave me the fuck alone, I'm not gay, then they can very quickly turn that around, and now I'm the bad guy, even though I was being harassed by somebody. You know? And that's happened to me before. Unfortunately, it has happened to me before, and, you know, it is what it is, but it wasn't because he was gay. It wasn't his gayness that I had a problem with. It was him fucking harassing me. That was all it was. It just so happens he was harassing me because he was gay and was interested in me. It's the same thing as if a guy goes up to a girl in a bar and doesn't stop hitting on her when she tells him he's not interested. Except now I'm a homophobe because what? I have my own sexual preference?
Alright, when
I don't know.
Distributed, I'm getting back on my warrior.
So it's used as like a get out of jail free card a lot, and I think that really boils it down into a negative space where there is no room for growth.
Thank you.
And there's no room to speak about the actual issues and get those issues addressed because it's been boiled down to this like singular item that is used against each other. So some people are low on the bell curve, and it shows. Oh yeah, 100%. Stupid people be stupid. How do I know if I haven't tried? Well, that's the thing. I have tried. So go fuck yourself. Got him. No, like, and I legitimately did, because I was like, people say that shit all the time, and I didn't want that to be a point that people could use against me. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I don't know. Who knows, you know? People they have an awakening, right? They might think they're straight until a certain point, and then they're like, oh, wait a minute. No, I'm not. So I was like, maybe I haven't had mine yet, and I tried it, and I was like, this isn't for me. So now nobody can use that against me, so got him! Hey, whoops. Welcome in. I appreciate you jumping in, dropping the like while you're feeling under the weather. I really hope you feel better soon. If you are able to take sick days and stuff like that, I really hope that you take the time you need to get better, because being sick sucks dick. I hate, like, sore throats, too. That's like, I hate it. I fucking hate sore throats. That and headaches. I just hate that type of pain. There's a controversy in my school last week. The guy who did a bad thing accused the student government of being against autists. Yeah, see, they're trying to use a get out of jail free card. Like, there are certain circumstances, but you still have to be held accountable, because that's how society works. Autists get out of jail free card because they're autists. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Like, that's a whole different topic in and of itself. But yeah, I don't think using something as, like, using something like that as a way to get away with something isn't appropriate. Bad guy was not an autist, just a drama queen. Yeah, okay, so then fuck that guy. Like, honestly, that shit should be punished even harder. Like, he already did bad thing, and then he tried to pull some shit. He should get double punished, because that's fucked up. Chugging water. Like, fish on land. Hell yeah. Try, what else is it? What really helps me when I'm sick? I haven't been sick in a while. And now that I said that, I'm gonna get fucking sick. Good job, whoops. You fucked me. No, I'm just kidding. There was one thing that always seemed to help me when I was sick, and I'm totally blanking on it. Ooh, those, what are they called? They're these, like, they're like throat lozenges, but they have vitamin C in it. Those can help. I don't think it's like a cure-all, but I think, like, ingesting a fair amount of vitamin C is a good idea. Are you fucking serious right now? These guys... What? Sorry, I'm gonna read... I see chat moving, but... I, am indisposed at the moment. I had to use my get out of jail free card there, because I almost shit the bed. But see, my get out of jail free card doesn't hurt another person. Except I did just get hit there, and it meant that the other healers had to heal me, so fuck. Whoops! Bull milk? Isn't that just cum? H. Like, what are we talking about here? That's the only thing I saw, so I don't know what the conversation was, but...
Watch your step.
Oh, this is bad.
Watch your feet. Special coming.
Ooh, vitamin C infused bull cum. I don't know if that's really going to be helpful for a cold, I gotta say.
Watch your step.
Ow. Oh, I hit the wrong fucking button.
Phase change. Watch your
I
step.
didn't mean to do that. Da-da-da, let me grab my things. Do-do-do-do. Oh, we'll get caught up in chat in a moment. How close is this guy to dying? Not very.
Phase change.
Ay, ay, ay.
Target you. Special coming.
Oh, I saw Amber Heard. Uh-oh. That's never a good conversation. You know, at least she got her comeuppance. Or so I heard. I actually didn't follow the whole thing.
All you did.
All I heard was, a mega pint. A mega pint?
Special coming.
That was great. Oh! Nope, couldn't do it.
There just weren't enough people in the soak. That's what killed me too.
Watch your step.
Da-da-da-da. Chicken noodle soup, hell yeah. Just saying stuff. Okay, that's good. No to be evil, make the floor the same color. Warning circles. I know! That's actually one of the hugest criticisms of this particular raid, because they have it here, and then they have a whole different fire wing that's all fire color, and all the bosses are fire and do fire things. And then they have a whole life wing, and all the stuff is green and lush, and all the things on the ground are green. So it's really hard to tell. So, you know, not being able to discern a
I think at one point I was hitting
a clear,
sustained HPS.
like,
Damn, dude.
I just kind of know how to see it now because I played the game for long enough, but it is very like, okay, you know, can we make it a little bit different? But yeah. Not gonna lie, I was making fun of my wife for buying these fancy honey a while back, but now I have throat cold and it turns out I'm the idiot. Yeah, that's usually how things go for me too. Honey is, oh shit, yeah. Honey is so good for the throat. It like stays in there and like keeps it all lubed up. Don't me ask, I mean, not lubed up, soothed. Yes, that's what I meant. Yes, that's what I'm gonna go with.
Is there a way of increasing the drop rate?
Warm tea with honey. Hell yeah.
Mythic is opened up.
That's actually what I do, Lights. When I was younger, I learned that, you know, you get a fever because it's your body's reaction trying to like kill the virus, right? So what I would do whenever I get sick is I would get as hot as possible for as long as possible, and then
That's good.
like so I can like supercharge my fever. Not the best strategy, but oh, goodbye, Joker. I hope you have a good evening, and we will talk soon, hopefully.
After it ended, I saw the bodies and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I came up here. I guess I managed to time it in such a way where right as I popped
I
up,
would legit,
all
like,
the bodies
not
just
even
dropped
kidding.
dead.
I would sit
That's amazing.
in the
There was
shower
no fire. I just
with
saw
like it as hot as I could like endure, and I would just sit in there as long as I could, and I'd come out of the shower and immediately like dry off and then get as warm as possible and stuff. So That's what I do too.
We can't be sloppy on this fight. We only have 3 heals.
So let's kill the invaders with heat. Yeah, you know, I've seen a lot of war movies where they kill things with heat.
Yep.
So it seems to be a consistent way to get rid of things, it turns out. Yeah, there's a lot of things that the body does that is also bad for the body. So that's fun. like eyelashes falling into your eye.
The 3 healers.
Like, you were supposed to protect me. How could you have betrayed me? You know, shit like that. It's terrible. What are other things that the body does that annoys me? Let me see.
I want to try Belarus as a holy paladin
Headaches.
in arenas.
100%. I fucking hate headaches. And it's like, it's because you're dehydrated, so your brain shrinks, and then it pulls on the nerves or whatever, and it causes pain as a way for you to, like... But I'm never thirsty when I have a headache. I just feel nauseous. And I'm in pain. I hate headaches. I hate them so much. I get them all the time when I was a kid, too. And they would be, like, debilitating. So, maybe I have a brain tumor or something. That would explain a lot, honestly. But... yeah.
Dax does have a good point.
Well, you know, I guess I'm still alive, though,
All the
so...
allies can heal themselves.
maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. My body hasn't killed me yet. So...
AOE incoming. Target you.
The appendix? Oh, yeah. That's stupid.
Watch your step.
Yeah, your body not needing certain organs is kind of weird to me. I couldn't dispel that guy. That sucks. I always found that strange. It's like, why do I have it? Like pinky toes? You don't really need a pinky toe or something, apparently. Ah, fuck, we used so many raid cooldowns there. What the fuck? So it's like, why do I have it? Why do I need it? You know? You know what I'm saying?
Eric's dead.
Watch your step.
Trying. There we go.
Phase change.
Yeah, this is bad already. This isn't going great, honestly.
We
Oh,
have way
shit.
too many fucking people for 3 healers.
Yeah, this is kind of bad when we're getting 4 dispels and we only have 3. Hiccups. Oh, the eye twitch. Oh my god. I had this, like, period where it was every day. My eye was twitching non-stop. I wanted to cut my eye out.
Phase 2.
Hiccup. I remember talking about that before the stream too. Yeah, like what does a hiccup do?
Kill your
What? Don't get a brain tumor, Daedrid. Who else play WoW and talking about social issues realistically? Well, I don't know. Maybe that's why I can talk about it realistically.
Leo, Soul, that means you too.
No, because my pinky toes, honestly, my fucking pinky toes are useless. They're these tiny little nub things, and they end up hurting half the time. I don't know. I think my pinky toes are fucking useless. I want to get rid of them.
Thank you, Tree.
But, you know, can't really do that. I want to get rid of my tonsils as well. but you like can't request elective surgeries anymore. Really? Like it's, or maybe I don't know. Because I get little things and I get tonsil stones and they're really annoying.
Would it help if I left? Cause I don't
Nope.
need anything in here.
We just got a healer.
Okay.
Um,
Just let me know.
pink toes are needed to find corners of furniture. Exactly. How would I know if the rest of my body was near the wall or a corner if I didn't have my pinky toe?
Just angry
You know?
bandits.
Yeah, maybe you've got good. Like my, I'm gonna show my feet on stream right now. Let me do that. Like, look at this
Super
little
angry.
tiny little piece of shit.
So,
Like it curls into my foot. Like it's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he dropped off. Of,
Also, do you like that flexibility? Fuck yeah. I'm 30 years old and I can do that. Yep, throw it on Wiki Feet.
Did he just?
I got gross feet though. They're like dry and hairy.
There you
Yeah. So, you know. That's what I'm talking about. Fucking hate my stupid fucking pinky toes. We've got only dorks content. Yeah, that's the first first little foray into our
Computer
OnlyFans.
was like, alright, sweet, nap time.
Yeah.
All right.
I do need a better camera though, if I were to do that.
Running this 20-year-old game is
I can't really like zoom in on my face without it looking
hot as
blurry.
shit.
And by face, I mean butthole.
Hey, Roar, hold on for a second.
Oh boy. Yeah, this stream is yeah. Good thing, as far as I know, none of my employers or employee or colleagues know that about this YouTube channel, so that's good. I try to keep that separate for this exact reason. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't like my toes. Oh, what else is something?
Here, we can concentrate.
Do you guys ever get earworms? Now I know what you're thinking. That sounds way grosser than what we were talking about. And earworms aren't actually worms.
Let's be
I was told, and this could totally be wrong, which means I've been telling people a lie for a long time. Earworms are when you get like a song stuck in your head.
almost good.
Now, normally, when this happens, it's because you've heard the song or somebody's hummed a bit of it, and you're like, oh, fuck, now I've got the song stuck in my head, or whatever. For me, though, what happens is I wake up with a different song stuck in my head for the entire day. Now, I don't know what that means medically, but I don't think it's good. And this is why I think I have a brain tumor. You know? Like, that doesn't seem good. That seems bad. You know? I don't know. Oh, that guy didn't die.
Watch your step.
Okay. Sorry, I know we're in the middle of a conversation and then they pulled the boss. Where the fuck is this guy?
AOE incoming.
Ooh. Not even close, baby. Jesus Christ. How are these people dying? I don't understand it. I don't know what's going on.
Phase change.
This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy, chat. I don't know what's happening. And by chat, I mean people. I should probably not say chat. I don't want to get into that habit. I've been noticing I've been doing that a lot. Especially I want to hang out tapped out, y'all. Alright, whoops. I hope you feel better. I'm sure you already left, but I really hope you you feel better. Being sick sucks. Oh, man. Because I was watching a stream recently, and I think he was making like an effort to not call chat because chat isn't one singular person or entity, it's, you know, multiple people. And I was like, yeah, I kind of like that thought process too. I think I'm gonna start trying to do that. So I'm gonna say everyone or stuff like that going forward. I want to try to do that. It's just a little like personal thing, I guess. But you know, I feel like it's less demoralizing in a way. Not that I'm consistently demoralizing all of you, but you know, it takes the probability of that happening and reduces it a little bit, I would think. Whoa. What the fuck? I thought we were done streaming for tonight. No, it's no, it's like a whole thing. We're streaming, we stream, so yesterday was kind of like a bonus stream, because that's when we usually do our recording, but, Mr. Nitro had a previous engagement, so we figured we'd, do a stream instead, yeah. Sorry, I am trying to keep up here, but it is a kind of a hard fight. If only half of the WoW, only half of the WoW players can get out of large red circle. Yeah, wouldn't that be great? It's almost like this game's 20 years old and people still don't know how to play it. But then again, I still get hit by shit, so what am I talking about? And welcome in, Dylan. I appreciate you coming in here and spending your time with us. Oops, I just ran into something, see? Oh, I really wish that I didn't right-click on that. We need a nickname. Oh, and it's going well, Dylan. It's going well. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, so, like, there's this streamer I watch, Bruce Green, and his, he calls his community the Gooses. Bruce's Gooses. Get it? Do you get it? Yeah. They chose it for themselves, by the way. I want to, you know, I wasn't any part of that. So if you think that that's a bad name for a community, you know, you're allowed to have your opinion. I personally don't really give a shit, but yeah, I think having we could just call it everybody the dorks. I think that's pretty easy, but then we would essentially be insulting everybody, because dork is not really a particularly positive term from my understanding. Or it's a whale penis. So, you know, whichever way you want to go with it, you know. Oops, I hit the wrong button again. I think the dorks is a good... Whale penis. Hell yeah. You know, whales got them. That's what they are. They're whale penises. They're called dorks. It is what it is. You know, fuck yeah. Nothing like a big old dork in your face, you know what I'm saying? How's it going, Oscar Mikey? Welcome in. How are you doing on this lovely evening? I am doing well. Since the channel is Big Dork Energy, perhaps a battery or something. Oh, okay, yeah, something less derogatory. That's probably a good idea. How about the The Dallas Chargers. Is that a football team? I don't know. I kind of just made it up. But how about the Chargers? That sounds too sporty, though. Yeah, we're coming up with a nickname. How about the Lightning Bolts? I'm pretty sure that is an actual hockey team, though. Adams. See, that's too scientific. Sparkies. Then it makes you sound like you're a dog, like a household. Oh, this is the dog Sparky. Got your second monitor? Hell yeah! Thanks, man. I appreciate the support. Electrons. Ooh, I like that better. The big dork energy electrons. Yeah, I kind of like the electrons. I think that's pretty neat. What about the what are they called? Why don't we just call you guys the Transformers? Because Transformers have to deal with electricity, right? It's a bit of a stretch, but then you guys get to be called Transformers, which is pretty fucking sweet. Autobots, roll out!
Can we be more relaxed yet?
9 minutes.
The fuses, because you keep her ass in line. Anybody watch the Super Bowl? I did not. Because I'm not really into the footballs. That could go two ways. Yeah, but that's true.
The smart ones already did.
Yeah. I tend to avoid sports ball, except for baseball. Baseball's fun. And hockey when I get to shit on Nitro.
Right?
That's fun too.
I would just say that that's unselfish.
Chileans, so we play football with our feet. Yeah, exactly. It's so strange that football has nothing to do with your foot except for one scenario where you kick it. That one scenario. I think that's just a little ridiculous. I never understood it, but you know, it is what it is.
Pterodactyl to me.
On to get in sports during the Olympics. The Olympics. I haven't watched the Olympics in a long time. Just because I feel like it's kind of boring, honestly. And I don't have, at least right now, my national pride is at a record low. It is like, if I could shoot my hand through the floor to demonstrate how low my national pride is right now, I would do it. But I'm not that jacked,
No.
so I can't.
Not it.
It's, yeah, it's hard to be a positive Canadian right now, in my opinion, when it comes to our nation. And I love Canada, but what's going on right now is fucking insane. Yeah. So it's hard to be proud of where I live when all this fucking terrible shit's going down, but, you know, free healthcare, I guess. Yeah. For me, that's a huge benefit, because I take advantage of it all the time. But even that's starting to get fucking destroyed now, so yeah. Haven't been keeping up. Yeah. I would say if you want to be generally happy and have a positive outlook on life, keeping up to date with it is probably a bad thing. Yeah, politics is a very polarizing topic for sure. But I think a general sentiment is definitely shared across, you know, three major parties where, you know, a lot of people are getting fed up with
On the right.
price of food, can't afford an apartment, can't afford a house. You know, people are living in the streets, crime's going up, all this shit. It's like something needs to change. I'm not going to say what needs to change or who should be the one to do that change, but, you know, something needs to change. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I'll talk about social issues. I won't talk about politics because politics is,
when I run across
yeah, people,
frantically.
you can lose friends over your political standings, so I'd rather just, you know, keep it within the family. I'll I'll yell at the clouds like the old person I am.
Please don't
Yeah.
have tornadoes on the edge.
I saw a bag of chips, like a small size, for $5. Yeah, that's the norm now. It's pretty fucked. It's insane.
Jet is.
I didn't mean to bring that energy in here. No, this stream's had a lot of interesting energy if throughout. So hey, you know what? There are real things happening to real people. I think talking about it is a good thing to do. I think it's healthy to not internalize frustrations you have with things that are going on in your life.
5,
No. No, it's just the reality. You're allowed to be upset with the fact that a bag of chips is $5. That's fucking insane. I remember you could get a bag of chips. You could get 2 bags of chips. It was like a regular deal for $5. Like, that was the norm. And now I like go to the grocery store and I'm like, maybe I just won't buy chips. Which is good in a way because I don't have to worry about, you know, eating chips, but you know, when it comes to the reason why those bags of chips are $5, there's a lot of different reasons why, and you know, things could be done differently to have, you know what, bring back chips being less than $5, you know? Like, what the fuck? What are we doing? I want my goddamn ketchup chips, and I want them to be less than $5. It's fucking insane. Bag of air? Yeah, it's half air anyway, so I should only be paying half price for it, which is like, you know, not $5. That was the whole point. You would get 2, which would equal 1. But now you're only getting half of that. It's fucking bullshit. I hate it. Like, it feels like you know it's bad when your things that you quote unquote took for granted are starting to be like, wait a minute, I legitimately can't afford this anymore. And I don't, like, I'm not struggling money-wise. Or rather, like, I'm not in a position where would be as worried as other people would be about money. I'm starting to get worried now because I'm like, you know, what the fuck's going on? But, fuck, I did that thing again. But yeah, I think you're allowed to be upset with that and talk about it. Oh shit.
Get your line out of there.
I did? Jesus Christ.
Stay away from lines.
But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. You know, you can't, Rome wasn't built in a day or whatever. Fuck, I don't know. Some other bullshit. I guess, you know, as long as you're able to be happy with the money that you have, I guess is really the thought you should be going for right now, maybe. I don't know. I don't really have any good advice when it comes to our current financial situation, but yeah. Oh, I fucking killed that dude to save these guys. Look at that. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go back to 1999. Yeah, me too. So I could actually like afford a house and have it, you know, triple in value, and then sit on that equity and then not share it with anybody, and then I'll get to retire and nobody else will. Oh man, I would love that. Like, it's crazy because my parents have been very like transparent with you know, how much their houses cost in the past and everything like that. And they have essentially told us that that's literally what happened to them. You know, they bought their house back in, you know, 2000 or the 90s or whatever. And, you know, now their house is worth $1 million plus. The only issue is they want to retire and they want to live in an apartment, except now the apartment prices are so high that it makes sense for them to stay in this massive home that they don't need, because like, why would they move out of that situation? And that's actually a shared sentiment that, like, through a lot of people. So, you know, anyway, don't go too far back or the disease will get you. If I were, ooh, that's a really good question. If I were able to go back to any time period, what time period would I go back
Stay
to?
away from lines.
You know, yeah, maybe if I was like just 10 years older. Like if I was 40 instead of 30 right now, I honestly think I would be in a better position because, you know, all the bad stuff didn't start happening until, you know, past like 10 years, so, or a lot of the bad stuff has kind of only been within recent-ish history, sort of, so, you know. Oh, this is gonna be a wipe, I can already tell.
Target you.
We have a seed that we can drop.
No, I didn't trust it.
Someone else pick up a seed.
Can you imagine buying your home in 2008 crash?
Lines are coming
Or
out.
literal pennies? That's actually, ooh, yeah.
Stay away from
But you would have to be in a good financial situation before 2008 in order to even buy the house without your investments going into the trash with everything else.
target you.
So I guess like if you get to go back in time with prior knowledge, then like, you know, we're all set. Oh, I'm dead. I got hit by a tornado. Lame.
You guys gotta take the fucking tornadoes out. That's all I gotta say.
Yep, I agree. Having too big a house sounds like a dream problem to have. Yeah, but it's a weird dream problem because it's not because they want to. It's because the alternative is worse than their current situation. And their current situation's pretty good. So that's
Stay away
pretty
from
bad.
lines.
You know what I'm saying? Go back in time to stop Kurt Cobain. No, we go back in time to stop Harambe from dying, because that's when all the shit started going downhill.
You have no room to talk right now.
He was joking.
I didn't see the fucking thing. I admitted to it. I didn't deny it.
It's fine. Let's just reset and we'll get it good.
Breath incoming.
Noro, just walk
Stay
off.
away from lines.
You know? That fucking... I need to go... I don't think I actually fully ever watched the Harambe video. Like, I swear, like, he wasn't actually, like, doing anything to the kid, right? Like, he was kind of just standing around him.
Too close to Farak. He has a huge hitbox.
Right?
You guys can stand way further back.
And then they
so
killed
that
him
we're not
anyway?
running
I
around
don't
the
know.
seeds and accidentally pick
I'm
them
pretty
up,
sure that's what it is.
Or dropping tornadoes nearby.
You can sell right now, but rental prices are also stupid high, so that any money you make, it just goes to that. Exactly. You know, like, their mortgage is fully paid off, so their mortgage payments aren't high. But the thought was, you know, they retire at their current or less than their current monthly expenses for housing, and then they have a big chunk of money in the bank too. And yeah, but nope, because it's actually more expensive now than their current monthly costs, which is
There were
ridiculous.
2 melee that had tornadoes
You know?
and ran onto the orange side.
So,
Run the other way.
oh well. Anyway, you know, I'm talking about all the despair things right now because in however many minutes when we kill this guy and the legendary doesn't drop for me again, I'm just going full despair mode and ending the stream immediately, and I'm gonna start writing about all the things that make me angry on Twitter, which I don't use.
5,
Well, that's what everybody else does with their time, so, you know, I figure might as well.
AOE incoming.
Oh, Dylan, my GF came last week.
Watch your step.
Renting an apartment for 2 days. What? That's crazy. Wish my apartment was that cheap. The fuck?
AOE incoming.
Full disclosure, and I'll tell you how bad it
Stay away
is.
from lines.
When I moved into my apartment like 5 years ago-ish,
Run.
I was paying $17.50 for a 1-bedroom, right?
Stay away from lines.
And that was with electricity not included, water included though. And I saw the way that things were going, and I needed to upgrade because I have a son. So a 1-bedroom isn't going to work. When he comes over and he's older, he's going to need his own room and all that shit. So I'm like, it's only going to go up. We have to upgrade. So we upgraded to a 2-bedroom, or sorry, a 3-bedroom.
Pay attention.
And I'm paying $2,300, and now my current unit is $3,000 a month. So there you go. Yeah,
Phase 2.
shit's fucked.
Good push.
Yep, I'm paying a mortgage for this fucking apartment. But I got in at a time when shit was starting to go up, and I had to upgrade when I had, like, I didn't want to upgrade at the time that I did, but I had to because I knew that if I didn't, it wasn't going to be possible. And then what do I do? You know, I can't just not have my son over, but like making him, like, he wouldn't have his own room whenever he came here. You know,
Stay away from lines.
so. And, you know, I feel like that's happening to a lot of people, where they're having to make sacrifices that they wouldn't have had to in the past. Yep, that's just the way it is.
Middle.
I don't know who sings that, but he nailed it. Or they. I don't know. No, I'm trying to select that person. Fuck.
Run.
Remember that time we could not wait to grow up?
Right.
Yeah.
Stay away from
You know,
lines.
there is, you know, I do have my fun. So at least there's that. But still, now having that fun is feeling more like a guilty pleasure than just a pleasure, you know? Let's talk about nicer things. You've been playing Helldivers 2. Oh my god, Helldivers 2 is the best fucking game ever made. Oh, dude. Have you... Okay, Mikey. Have you done the automaton missions yet? It's like you're playing fucking Terminator 1, The War. It was so cool, dude. Oh my god. The game is so good. I really wish that they get the server stuff sorted out, but that's actually something that's been bringing a lot of joy to me recently. Not only the game, but surprisingly the community has been super supportive and like understanding about, you know, everything that's going down and the difficulties they're facing. Now I understand the one side where it's like it should be a complete product when it comes out, you know, so people are right to be mad, but at the same time it's like there's so much fucking negativity in the world anyway. Like, why can't we just, you know, fucking try to be supportive for once for these people who put out an amazing game? So that's been really really good to see. I think that's been the best part. I've only seen people being really positive towards the developers and stuff like that, which is like unheard of nowadays. So makes you remember EDF. Oh yeah, Earth Defense Force. Yeah, people have made a lot of comparisons between that, Deep Rock Galactic. What else is there? There's been a lot of comparisons, but like you're starting to see now, because people are, oh, what the fuck, are min-maxing a bit. What the fuck is happening? What was it saying? I don't know, positive stuff. The game fucking rips. Oh, metagaming. So people are starting to metagame a little bit, and they're actually doing the math on damage per second and like all this other shit. And you're starting to see a little bit of imbalances and stuff, but like the best thing about the game being the game it is you don't have to follow a specific meta because it's a fucking PvE game. So like what's there's no competition. Like, yeah, you might want to, you know, do the mission more efficiently or higher difficulty or whatever, but you know, so what? Like, you know, so, and people are talking more like, oh, we need to just increase the damage of the stuff that's not so great so people have more variety. That's where they're coming from, instead of it being like, this game is poorly balanced and shit like that. So you just tell the devs actually care about the game. There's a lot of quality and polish on it. Yeah, you can definitely see that there's a lot of passion there too, because they've been like really working on it. And I think that, or actually I saw a developer comment on a thread on Reddit. You know, somebody put out a thread and say, hey, let's like show the devs some support, and then a dev actually responded and said that, you know, all the positivity in the community on Reddit and other on other things has been really helping them, you know, fight the good fight to help us fight the good fight, you know what I'm saying? So it's been really wholesome and nice to see that side of gaming be the majority, instead of just complain, negative. I'm all for metagaming, but I find that where metagaming becomes problematic is when people start to like, oh, you're not playing the meta, so you're bad kind of thing. I don't like that use for it. I'm more so like, I want to know what does the most damage. I want to know what does X, Y, and Z. More just for myself kind of thing. Because that's what this game is really all about. and this is what I grew up playing, is like, you know, this thing does more damage than this thing, so this thing's better. That's just the way it is. But I just been playing the game and, you know, trying out different guns, unlocking stuff, and just fucking around and having fun. So, you know, I'm happy that that's what people are doing more. And there's just these other discussions of like, hey, you know, maybe we should buff these other guns so that people could use different ones instead of like nerfing or whatever. So the ones playing are the ones by AAA games. Yeah, exactly. Because there are these people who have bought into this, like, you know, these shitty AAA games over and over and over and over and over. And then they hit this like genuinely decent, good game. And it's not pay to win. It has a battle pass that you can earn in game without spending any money. It's less than, or it's $40 in US, 50 in Canada. And the developers are not only keeping an open line of communication, but they're like talking about their personal experiences as developers and everything. So it's really wholesome to see the whole thing kind of come together in a positive way. It's very much like the Deep Rock Galactic community. I find there's a lot of similarities there, where everybody's like, oh, rock and stone, yeah, you know, they all have their little quips and stuff, and this game has a lot of those as well. So all the replies for the developers when they came out and kind of spoke about stuff were like, yeah, for democracy, like, let's go, yeah. Yo, what up, Nitro? Welcome in, man. Helldivers is incredible. It's amazing. But because it's a live service, you can only imagine what else they're gonna do. Somebody actually posted on the Reddit today. They post from a promotional video. I'm not sure from when, but it was a mech suit and a Helldiver getting into like a mech suit thing. So, you know, could that be a thing in the future? You can call down like a mech suit that you could use for a while, because you already called down manable turrets. So a manable mech suit, you know, that'd be pretty sick. Or tanks and shit, like, yeah, like, there's just, and like, I don't know all the other factions, but apparently there are also different factions and stuff. So like, how are those gonna play? How are they gonna fight? The AI in the game is great. I saw, when we were playing the automatons, I saw one with a rocket launcher run up onto a ledge that was higher than us and started shooting at us with a rocket that he couldn't have hit us with if he hadn't have gotten up that ledge. Like, instead of just shooting it at the rock, he like tried to fucking get in a better vantage point so he could actually hit us, and he started hitting us, and I was like, holy shit. Like, the AI isn't just like stupid, like fucking, you know, walk towards you all the time kind of thing. They actually flank you and have some sort of brain, even on lower difficulties. Been scabbing in Turkey, been listening, and you're nailing it with the commentary. So much fact. Thanks, Dylan. I really appreciate that. Mech suits are gonna be nuts. Hell yeah. It's in the roadmap along with... Wait, they have a roadmap? How have I not seen the road... What? Where the fuck... How have I not seen the roadmap? You're gonna have to send that to me, Nitro. I didn't even know it was out yet. Oh, dude. It's literally like Terminator Vietnam in one map. Because the enemies are the automatons. And it's like this foresty, dense, your characters move slowly when they're kind of moving through the trees and stuff, and it's dark and misty, and you're like kind of sneaking around and killing shit. It's amazing. All right, I'll have to look for it after the stream. But it was so much fun. And then sharing that with Jared yesterday just was so much fun. Like I can't remember the last time feeling genuine like joy in a video game. You know, where I don't
Finally.
in Helldivers, I don't feel like I need to play good. I'm actually just
The
like
demon
playing
hunters
and having fun.
automatically get the one with the
You know, and if we get the mission, we get the mission. If we don't, we don't. Like, it is what it
I
is.
think their wings change,
Um,
don't they?
Instead of like me in other games where I'm like, oh,
Oh my
I
God,
have to
there's a
metagame and I
captain
have to
one?
win
What
and
the
stuff.
fuck?
Love to jump in with you
Stunned.
guys again,
I'm so
offline
fucking
even.
jealous.
Yeah, no, for sure. Anytime you see me online, because I'm I'm online a fair amount in that game nowadays. Definitely hit me up and we can play together. Because I love it. It's great.
I'm looking at him.
We don't even have to like jump into
No,
into voice or anything either. Like, it's just
Murloc.
it's fucking chill. You can just like kill bad guys.
It'd be
Save
hilarious if
Super
they
Earth
introduced, like, a
for
new weapon just called
democracy,
fish.
for
It's
liberty.
like all they use is their weapon.
It's just
Smack you
fuck
with,
yeah.
like, a fucking flounder.
Isn't there
So
a weapon
awesome,
trap
so
that
great.
is a fish?
There is
Yes.
a fish.
Shit, I really want to see this fucking roadmap now. Oh my god.
Same thing with the
Hold
arrows.
on.
Same thing with arrows.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can I
Same
do
thing with
this?
bow and arrows
Where's my
on
mouse?
Mars, They shoot fish.
Helldivers 2.
Instead of a
roadmap.
two-hander, they just have like a shark.
Well, they actually
2.
use spears and bows, don't they, to kill
Road.
the fish?
You never know,
Yeah.
Rar. Remember in what's it called? Freehold. There's a guy that uses fish weapons for sharks.
Where is it?
That's right.
Alright, let's focus up.
Orbs, games. Oh, these are all just like. I'll have to look into it later.
Let's see some more.
Gotta serve up some liberty.
No, we're not gonna say
The
it.
only tea I drink is liberty.
I didn't say the word.
Tarsus.
Check flash.
Yeah.
Hey,
Talking
Roar had
about
to deal with.
Bells.
Hey,
Whoa.
All right, guys.
Roar had to deal with that last season.
Got a
He has
bus to
a-
catch in the morning, so I'm gonna call it. Well, thanks for tuning in,
Here.
Altard.
Yeah,
You being in chat as much as you were when you said you were lurking is
not bad.
amazing. So thanks for tuning in, and have a safe bus ride tomorrow and a good
Said he
night's
he has,
sleep,
like 60 seconds.
or
That
sleep
was,
on the
like,
bus. Whatever
2
works.
minutes into the
300
break.
seconds ago.
I personally can't. Well, no, that's not true. I slept in a car.
Like he said that, and we had like 5 minutes 30 seconds left on the break time.
I don't go on long car rides, so I guess I don't remember the last time I fell asleep in a car, but I can't really fall asleep on trains or buses or whatever, or get too like anxious and I'm gonna miss my stop. Like, people who can like fall asleep on the bus and then wake
There's
up
the
at their
Josie
stop
Jones, let's
like
go.
without any other
We're down
intervention
now.
is fucking crazy to me. I don't understand how they can do it.
You're right.
Maybe they're like just resting their eyes, but still. It's gonna play Fear and Hunger, but still not recover from the last death. Oh shit. Yeah,
I've seen them
devastating
walk
death
on
in a
fucking
video
dragons
game
for
can be a huge like I don't even want to go back. Yeah, being able to get a good night's sleep is a fucking superpower, or being able to just like
Yeah.
sleep
Like
is a
I said,
superpower in my opinion.
I don't know. I think more like.
Cause like they just have a one up on me because I don't sleep. I'm just like perpetually tired.
Oh, wait,
BDE
you see, I
staple.
know the perfect mount for them.
It's a BDE
The
staple,
talking fish.
you know. But
I was about to say.
Yeah.
honestly, I feel like Chris would
Does
be
he talk? I
a
forget.
pretty.
I don't know.
I'm surprised. I feel like he would be like the kind of guy who just like
Oh, the
passes
parents
out in a chair or something like that.
Can't beat the monk mount.
He gives off that kind of pass out in chair energy. Falling asleep on a bus is impossible in my head for one moment on the window. And yeah, exactly. I tried to do it once. I legitimately tried because I was like, how are other people doing this? And it's just like,
This is the mount.
like, how the fuck? Do you sleep on top of a like laundry machine at home? Like, what the fuck?
This is what I look like.
You seriously got Gramps energy going on? Yeah, not in a bad way, but
It works.
you know.
You're a distinguished gentleman.
I feel like if he had a lazy boy and he was watching YouTube and it was nighttime, he would be falling asleep in that lazy boy more times than not.
We're still waiting on Jax.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Honestly, should have ran and grabbed some water, but oh well. Can't sleep in vehicles. Yeah. Slept in a plane,
Oh, you know what?
maybe.
I heard we like Murloc.
But planes are kind of like pretty, you know, stable
Put a
and
Murloc
stuff.
on a
So.
Murloc.
So this is insane markup on the Ushanka flat
Yeah.
hats and Tarky. 31 to Ragman. What?
That's why we checked the jack.
That's
Double
fucking
Murloc, baby.
crazy. This probably has something to do with the quest, right? But I saw all quest items had to be found in raid now, so that doesn't make
Why
any
you guys
sense.
still in Murloc? It takes me out of that.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
Oh, right, for setup. Yeah, everybody's stuck on setup, it seems like. At least Aqua was.
That's weird.
I've stayed in Murloc the whole time.
Yeah, I have to be
No matter
super
what content
tired.
you done.
Otherwise, I'm just like, oh, this
Because,
plane's
Murloc
gonna
kinda has
explode.
worse than that.
Last time I went to England, I ended up being up for 25 hours. Or so. That's, yeah, I feel that.
Just gotta wait for it to drop down.
Setup, the quest. Yeah, the quest setup is you have to like look like a scav and dress like a scav,
Come back.
and then kill PMCs, I think.
You can come back. You know, come back.
Yeah, pretty sure. I haven't played in a while. Yeah, I think the last time I played actually was when Mikey, Nitro and I went into 2 matches over 2 hours.
You need to make a toy that when you kick someone from a raid, you can like kick them off an edge.
You can kick them like into the sky, and then they just end up wherever their Hearthstone is sent.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Yeah, like the Super Smash Bros. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
I mean the knockout effect.
Yeah. There's no friendly fire. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, friendly fire is turned off, just like in Helldivers 2. Oh man.
Ready's ready.
Yeah, we'll have to give it another try sometime.
Let's get it together and let's fuck them up.
5, 4, 3,
But honestly, I feel like anytime I'm gonna be group gaming, I'm gonna be itching for some fucking,
AOE incoming.
you know, Helldivers. I just can't stop thinking about it. It's actually great. Like, so many people are posting on the subreddit, like, dude, I'm fucking addicted to this game. I'm at work. I can only think about this game. I need some of that liberty. You know, it's good times. It's fun.
Jumping up and down when I click the button.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
AOE incoming. Stay away from lines. Target you.
Ooh, I am not dispelling at all. Which is not good. I should be dispelling a lot.
Stay away from lines. Target you.
Oops, I'm not supposed to be moving. Sorry.
Watch your step.
Oh boy, I'm already low on mana. What the
Noise
fuck?
change.
Got 8 more minutes till Scav is up again. Are you just, or are you low on money and you're trying to recoup some losses there? I feel that. I feel that, that's for sure. I used to scav on interchange, and I would do the exact same route every single time, And I would make so much rubles just like doing it throughout the day. Like I would go, I'd do like a scav run, and then I'd go do something for 15 minutes, I'd play a different game, and then I would come back, and I would make so many rubles.
Not gonna be like tick.
It was crazy. But,
Stay away from lanes.
yeah. Nah, I'm sitting at 4.5 mil. What are you doing scav runs for? Leave some for the rest of us. Or something, I don't know. Oh, Jesus. I am
Stay away from lines.
having some mana issues.
Target you. Run.
You got him, Jeremy?
Sorry, I'm trying to focus up a little bit. Just because I really don't want to have to do this fucking fight again, because we shouldn't be wiping on this fight, honestly. So, you know, we'll see what happens here, but... what I'm kind of trying to focus on, I don't know if you guys can really see it, but I'm trying to... Oh, holy shit. I'm trying to get to a specific buff that will give me mana back, because I am running out of mana, which means I can't heal properly. Or at all.
Stay away from lines.
Mid right.
So...
Get the line out. Get the line out. Get the line out.
Oh, I thought he was talking to me. I'm like, what the fuck? I am out. I'm losing. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to do that.
Run.
Shit. That was stupid. Oh, might as well just fucking keep going.
Stay away from lines.
Ooh, baby, baby. Look, I'm healing again. I'm keeping them up, so I don't lose the game. Oh, baby, baby. I don't know. That was weak. That was weak, I'm sorry. Sorry, everybody. Also, DMCA, fuck. Oh no, we're gonna get struck. Ah, oh, shit balls.
Focus up. If you're not getting
Whee!
Jake fell up into
Phase 3.
where's his spot?
I can't find the fucking body.
Breath incoming.
I got him.
Oh, Brett's incoming.
Stay away from lines.
Stay away from lines. Hey, everybody, guess what?
Target you.
Just stay away from lines. That's what I think. I think this lady agrees with me.
Stay away from lines.
which line?
It's alright. I see chat moving. Ooh, I almost missed that.
Going next.
Oh, I'm fucking top on heels too, baby. Watch. You seen this? Seen this, chat?
Yeah, I'm over.
I'm just gonna move back a bit. And oh shit! I said chat. I mean everybody.
Just dropped their torrent.
Seeing that shit?
Target you lines.
I'm just gonna move back again, so I don't get shit blasted, butt blasted by boner boys, etc. Ooh, that was a closey.
Go boss.
And we did it. We just needed that break.
Hey,
Oh, look at that, Honk. You got it, man. Wowee. Well, chat, I didn't get it. What a
killed now?
fucking surprise.
5? Okay.
Well,
Yes, honk got it.
Do you hear anybody else cheering?
Might not be queued up.
Can you use the flame wrap curio to get PvP or is it only PvE?
that blows, dude.
PvE. Okay.
I was top on heels, too. See, I focused up. I fucking did some shit.
I'm assuming we're done for the night, right?
Mm-hmm.
Congrats, walking.
Leo and Dax roll for the axe.
Ooh. Man. How disappointed do I look?
Alright.
Oh well.
Nice
Whatever.
You're gonna excel.
GG's, guys. Have a good one. You gotta, I guess you just gotta take, I gotta take a couple deep breaths. It's just a video game. It is what it is. You know, someone else got it, I guess. Good for them. It wasn't me, but, you know, whatever. What can you do? Would have been nice, but it is what it is, you know? Alright, let's do some deep breaths, chat. Or everybody, fuck! We'll do everybody benefits from a couple deep breaths, you know? I feel a lot of people, I know me personally, I hold my breath a lot without realizing it. So, let's just a couple, like, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. I'll get it next week. Copium. Yes, that copium's so nice. Ooh, definitely get it next week. Ah, fuck, I'm angry again. Yeah, I'll have to drink this last little itty bitty bit of water. Fuck. Now my water's trying to kill me. Well, that whole past 5 minutes was a big wet fart. Now my back hurts and I think I'm getting a headache. Oh. Oh, well, whatever. It is what it is. Yeah, I forgot that the last little tiny bit of my water was, like, you know, bad. But it is what it is. Yep, poor Daedrid. Poor me. Woe is me. You know, if only I was lucky enough to win the lottery in a video game, maybe I could do more DPS. Funny thing is, I'm not even DPSing right now. I'm fucking healing. So what am I even mad about? You know what? Hey, you know what? I was top on heals. Someone else who's actually a DPS got it. That didn't really help. Trying to take a positive outlook, you know. They do not call me Mr. Brightside. They call me the opposite of that. But I can't use that because copyright. I'll get sued by George Lucas. I don't even know what to do with myself right now. I'm like... Alright, well, you know, on that awesomely positive note, in this very positive stream, I'm gonna call it there, because I am actually kind of getting a headache, so, yay. But, yeah, I had a lot of fun tonight. I hope all of you did too. Oh, dude, I forgot to... Oh, no, I just realized I forgot to do something. Fuck. Okay, I gotta break the fourth wall here a little bit. Or I guess not the fourth wall, but, like, the theatrics. Let me, do this. So, I have this big thing right here in all caps that says hit play before starting stream. And I haven't done it the past 2 streams. And I also didn't have the White Bat audio call out for his amazing music that I've been listening to the whole time. So here, we'll do it all now. Let's see. Hold on. Can we hit play on that, please? Let's go. Here we go. Yeah, like and subscribe, everybody. Woohoo! Check out our videos. Let's go. Yeah. That was there the whole time. Woo! Check out White Bat Audio. We're not affiliated in any way, but he makes really good synth music and it's been used in a lot of our videos. And yeah, support good people doing good things for good content creators. Woohoo! Aw, thank you for smashing that like. I really appreciate that. I need to have like an automated checklist or something every time I go live. I'm fucking dropping the ball big time there. I was like being really cautious too this stream and to make sure everything was working properly before, and I still fucked it up. Well, damn. Oh, it's probably pregnant? Ooh, shit. Well, it's sure as shit not me, the father, because, my butthole can't get pregnant anymore, because I got my tube tied. Anyway, goodbye! Thanks, everybody, for tuning in, and, we'll have another stream coming up tomorrow as well. And, yeah. Have a good evening, have a good night, and hopefully you don't get a headache like me. See you later!